Shri Abu Taher Mondal, Minister. I, Abu Taher, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will.
Your channel Northeast Live has accessed the full list of ministers who would be sworn in during today's swearing-in ceremony in Shillong. Now, the most prominent person in the list is, of course, Conrad Sangma, who would be sworn in as the Chief Minister for the second consecutive time. And apart from Conrad Sangma, insider sources have revealed to your channel Northeast Live that the ministers would be sworn in today are Preston Tinsong, Sniaubhalang Dhar, A.L. Hek, Amparin Lingdo, Paul Lingdo, Kaming Wan Umbon, A.T.Mondal, Kirmen Shela, Marcus N. Marak, Rakam A. Sangma, and Shaklyar Warjri. Well, the swearing-in ceremony would be held at about 11 a.m. today. Well, NPP will have 8 ministers in the new cabinet, while the UDP will have 2, and 1 cabinet berth each will go to the BJP and the HSPDP. Noteworthy here is that as many as 4 cabinet ministers will be from Garo Hills region, while the remaining 8 will be from the Khasi Jaintia Hills region. Well, your channel Northeast Live has accessed the full list of ministers who would be sworn in during today's swearing-in ceremony in Shillong. The most prominent person in the list is, of course, Conrad Sangma, who would be sworn in as the Chief Minister for the second consecutive time. Now, apart from Conrad Sangma, insider sources have revealed to your channel Northeast Live that the ministers who would be sworn in today are Preston Tinsong, Sniaubhalang Dhar, A.L. Hek, Amparin Lingdo, Paul Lingdo, Kaming Wan Umbon, A.T.Mondal, Kirmen Shela, Marcus N. Marak, Rakam A. Sangma, and Shaklyar Warjri. Well, the swearing-in ceremony would be held at about 11 a.m. today. The NPP will have 8 ministers in the new cabinet, while the UDP will have 2, and 1 cabinet berth each will go to the BJP and the HSPDP. Noteworthy here is that as many as 4 cabinet ministers will be from the Garo Hills region, while the remaining 8 will be from the Khasi Jaintia Hills region. Well, joining me on the phone this morning is our Chief of Bureau, Arindam Das. Arindam, good morning to you. First of all, we know that the swearing-in ceremony will start at around 11 a.m. in the morning. What all do we need to know at this point in time?
Yes, Aaron, the stage is all set for the swearing ceremony for the next government of Meghalaya. In fact, at 1100 hours today, the swearing-in ceremony will take place at Raj Bhavan in Shillong, and this will be attended by the President, by the Prime Minister and President of BJP, J.P. Nadda, as well as Home Minister Amit Shah, and along with that, NEDA convener and Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma will also be here for the swearing-in ceremony. So, but before that, Northeast Live has accessed the list of new cabinet ministers who will sworn in today, and this is gathered from highly placed sources. And according to that, Conrad Sangma will be taking over as the next Chief Minister of Meghalaya, and he will be followed by Preston Tinsong, who was the Deputy Chief Minister, and after that, Sniaubhalang Dhar, A.L. Hek, Dr. Amparin Lingdo, Paul Lingdo, Kaming Don Yambon, A.T.Mondal, Kirmen Shela, Marcus Marak, Rakam A. Sangma, and Shaklyar Warjri. These are the full list of cabinet ministers who will be taking oath today, and this list has been gathered by Northeast Live from highly placed sources. So just a few hours left from now, when the Prime Minister of the nation, Union Home Minister, and BJP National President J.P. Nadda as well as Assam Chief Minister and NEDA convener Dr. A.T.Mondal will be here in Assam, and the swearing-in ceremony will take place at Raj Bhavan in Shillong.
Right, and Arindam, the fact is that, the Prime Minister himself is coming for the swearing-in ceremony is a historic event given the fact that the Prime Minister has never been present during the swearing-in ceremony of any government in the past. So this in itself is a historic event in one way, and more importantly, it sends a strong message to the people of the state that the Prime Minister is concerned and, will support and give all help to the state of Meghalaya. What are your thoughts?
That's right. This is for the first time that the Prime Minister of the nation will be attending the swearing-in ceremony, and this is a historic moment indeed. And looking at the results of this election, BJP bagged only 2 seats, but Prime Minister, the Home Minister, as well as BJP's National President A.T.Mondal will be present here to take part in the swearing-in ceremony of the coalition government in which BJP will be a part. So indeed, a big message that the BJP as well as the central government wants to give, that despite whatever has gone ahead of elections, the war of words between BJP and the NPP or the other parties, at the end it's the purpose of serving the people, and that's why the central government wants to give that message that the central government is with the state government, is with the NPP-led government in Meghalaya to work for serving the people of Meghalaya.
All right, our Chief of Bureau there, Arindam Das, is still stationed in Shillong to track every movement from the swearing-in ceremony. For now, many thanks.